Hey, Dr. Johnny L. Mack here. Listen, guys. Today I wanna talk about a subject that's been resonating in my spirit for the last several weeks, and that's the topic of the subject is believe bigger. No, and see that's normally what we would say, but the topic is actually believe better. And this is my premise is this: when we believe bigger, we're just expanding what we feel is already an inappropriate or point of failure. So we're missing the mark automatically because we're believing our level of belief has got us to where we are. Now we're admonished to be bolder, to step up and believe bigger. So what does bigger look like to you? Or to believe so for more and more. But your belief system, your postulates says that you're still not worthy, that you're not good enough, that you don't merit, that you're not capable. And so the lack of worthiness or good enoughness positions you so that you're not able to see the manifestation of what you're looking for. I'm trying to take you somewhere. So this it dropped in my spirit, and I started focusing on and researching and studying the concept of believing better. So when you believe better, that means that what you're believing for, you do so in a manner that's congruent with actually achieving it, bringing it to pass, bringing it to bear, to do what we're believing can be done. So that's incredible that you can believe better. So that means that consequently or subsequently, or therefore, ergo, what have you, you can believe badly. If you can believe better, then you can believe badly. And the process of believing badly is where most of us find ourselves in today's climate. We've had a 3 year lockdown or 2.5 year world lockdown where everything came to a screeching halt. Our minds are spooled, and we're looking like we don't believe that we're good enough. We don't believe that we qualify. Don't believe that we belong in the room because everybody is so much smarter than we are. And so we're looking and we're asking for something, but on the inside, we don't believe we're good enough to receive it. And therefore, we're believing that we can't receive it, that we won't receive it, or we're believing badly. So we're saying, okay, it's receivable, but for some reason, I don't qualify. I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy to receive it. So it's still not manifested. So the key, the foundation, the principle that gets you to the point of the manifestation you're looking for is the aspect of belief. What do you believe? So you receive what you believe that you are worthy of. And if you don't believe it, then you won't receive it, and you'll find ways to sabotage, to slow, to destroy, even if you do receive it, to decimate it or to lose it. Case in point, many lottery winners are broke within 5 years of receiving that entire massive largesse. They're looking at wow, they spend through, then they have a whole cadre of family, friends, associates, people that you owe. So they're just asking with their hands out, could you help out? Could you HBO? Could you help a brother out? That's where we find ourselves at. So believing better means that you have clarity in what you're hoping for. You're convicted. You have commitment to what you're looking for. You have a consistency with the desire that you're asking and trying to achieve. So that commitment, that confidence in it, that all of that consistently comes together and it becomes the ingredients for you to believe better. And when you believe better, you receive better. So if you believe now that you're qualified, that you're good enough, that you're worthy of all the things that you have been pushing to the side or tamping down, you said, that's not for me. I don't see how I can get it because I'm not good enough. I missed the mark. I've sinned. I haven't. I don't go to church every day or as often as I should. You look at all the reasons why you don't qualify for a thing, and guess what? You don't qualify for it because now you position and push yourself away from the manifestation process. Guys, it's almost laughably simple. The key is that you need to believe better. See, you're already believing. In the scripture, the young man said, "I believe." He said, "But help my unbelief." There are areas where I'm not up to par in, that I'm not believing correctly, and I should be believing better. And if I believe better, I'll receive better. So, in the process of unpacking this and studying and getting this ready to share with you, guess what? It dropped in my spirit that we need, and I'm looking for, and we all want a Psalms 23 year. We want 2023. Coincidentally, see how that lines up. Oh, I can't make this up. I see the pattern, and I just present it to you. But what is the pattern? The 2023, the 2023 can be the year, your Psalms 23 year. What's a Psalms 23 year? Well, if you look at the 23rd Psalm, it breaks down everything that you want, need, desire, could ever hope for to live the greatest life possible, the most incredible, spectacular life possible. It's all in that prayer found in Psalms 23. In fact, I believe that the 23rd Psalm is the most powerful prayer in the Bible. And it's been actually minuscule. It's been demeaned and it's been dismissed as just another sing song, almost nursery school rhyme. The Lord is my shepherd; I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. Yeah, and so we can recite part, if not all of it. Most people can, because that was part of the lexicon of growing up in your life. So now let's look at the 23rd Psalm, as since we've come to a point of awareness and of growth and readiness to receive what the Lord has prepared for us. What happens is we come to the 23rd Psalm, and the most important, the Lord gave me 23 um, takeaways from this incredible missive. And there's a lot going on. There's a sudden sense change where you went from the third person to the second person. There's so much going on inside of the 23rd Psalm. But he gave me 23 takeaways that I put together in a book that I call Believe Bigger, a 23-day intentional, not a devotional. This is an intentional. So rather than waiting for January the 1st, as we all do, to write those wonderful New Year's resolutions down, every day can be that day. Every day can be the beginning of a new era, a new time, a new year for you. And when you get that new year, and when you focus on it, and you say, okay, from this psalm, the 23rd Psalm, I can go through these 23 days, and at the end of those 23 days, I will have a mind shift, and I will have a month shift. I will have a shift in behavior that will allow me to be able to have a Psalms 23 year, where the Lord is my shepherd, and I've identified who He is to me, that He's the lordship and the leadership. Once those 2 points are taken care of, you have a lordship and a leadership. This is a person that I submit to. I submit to the lordship of this person because these are the characteristics that they exhibit. This is the foundation and the principles that they're talking about, and I submit to the leadership for those same reasons. So if you have the lordship and the leadership link and leverage together properly, it says this, that He, that your Lord and now your leader, will lead you into a place where you would have no want, that you would have green pastures, that you would have a restored soul, that even your enemies would have to watch you blow up and get blessed, and that you would everything. It's such a wonderful psalm and such a wonderful prayer, and it's such a wonderful affirmation of where you would want to go. So this is again, Dr. John L. Mack, and I'm just excited to share with you this new concept called Believe Better. When you start believing better, you'll start receiving better, and then everything changes, it shifts, and it becomes real and awesome. Hey, thank you, and I will be back again. This is Dr. John L. Mack. I'm the one.